I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I try to put a lot of my papers away from the office. This is a messy desk, and figured I'd go from here. This cell phone loves to pop out of here, so we don't know how long this is going to work out. So I'd have to scrunch down to see it, but basically what I need to do, this is sangria. This is a very popular seed type. So I need to print out more labels. I got my quick coffees. I'm going to start with this. And this is more of kind of like a podcast type. But I want to keep in touch with everybody today. Yes, and I need to paint the walls and everything in here. Just don't have time. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Make sure there's no codes or anything. This is not an ideal situation. Instead of just being out the window, maybe I could do something like this. So I'm at the computer. I got to print some stuff out. It's a little hot for a hat in here for some reason. Oh, now you're going to get my code. All right. So not everything's going to be fully entertaining, but I'm trying to go live as much as possible today. I told myself 4 hours of live time today. I got to get these orders out, so I got to print some stuff out. It happens. So we're going to print out some sangria. Oh, man. I'm going into my files here. Good morning, everybody. Yes, Pittsburgh Penguins. Thank you. All right, sangria. I turned my head when I sneezed. I think this room permanently smells like pepper seeds. This is a smaller label. It's hard to see with the sun. Copy, paste. So this is kind of like hanging out with Jimmy Pickles at work. That's basically all it is. I buy my sticky paper from Uline, but I happen to have like 10,000 sheets of these. So I'm not here to teach competition where I get my supplies either. But I can help and hang out as well. More and more people are selling seeds, and more people are asking me on private messenger every question under the sun, except for how do you get regulated. Yeah, I'm not here to train competition, ever. I'm here to survive. I do tend to cough a lot into this room. I really do need to get a better backdrop. I'm going to paint that red eventually. It's the way the house came. Might as well be on camera. Turn this off. Oh, these are a little more tricky. A lot of work goes into this company. So if you have this is kind of like Q&A time too. This is to help customer service as well. So it's like live customer service. Oh, man. Got to clean this glass table off a lot. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to separate all these seeds in packs. It's going to delay my shipment, but it's something that needs done anyway, you know? This is Sangria. For some reason, it's one of the most popular ornamental types, or all ornamentals. All ornamentals are edible. Some are better than others. Black Pearl is a beautiful one, but it's bitter. I'm just being honest, and that's a top seller too. It's bitter. It has a bitter taste to it. Man, I'm really coughing up a storm here. It's all of the residue on the glass table too. Man, tell you what. I might have to postpone this. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Oh, man. Let's get these over here. I need to get in the habit of cleaning off this table because the capsaicin residue sticks to this. So you guys can actually see how my day goes. Also, sorting seeds into different types. I clean off the surface completely. That way nothing's getting mixed up. I map out my grow so nothing gets mixed up. I do everything in separate areas and cleaned off areas. And my grow never gets mixed up. I see maybe 100 cases a year. People, their grow gets mixed up. It's from the customer. You got to take simple precaution so stuff doesn't get mixed up. Sorry, I got to put all these stickers on here. This is not a super fun video, but I need more content, and it's a great time for you guys to ask questions. I could sit here and put these stickers on and answer questions. I also will have sorry. I will also have step-by-step processing today live in the other room. I have many other rooms. Try to get this done finally. Another thing. I'm like, another thing. Everything I do is for a very specific reason. I put pictures on here. That way, save these packs so you can. Somebody be like, hey, Pickles, man. It's not even on your website. I need a picture so I can identify it. And I'm thinking I got to stop what I'm doing to do customer service with somebody, and I already gave you a physical picture. I gave you a physical picture that cost a lot of money. That's like $10,000 a year to print this stuff out. People will be like, hey, come on, man. Really? Telling me 10 grand. Yeah, all the ink, all the sticky paper. Is it 10 grand? I'm not sure. It's a lot. It's thousands of dollars to do this. Thousands. Just for this. And then somebody turns around and says, oh, it's on your website. Why don't you guys save your seed packs? I'm encouraging to save your seed packs. Oh, also, and you guys can laugh about this because I do. You definitely can. Notebooks. When I do these videos, I'm trying to do like post-it notes, stuff like that. If I need to make a specific video, I could do like miniature little videos. I could do video idea, small video, save your seed packs for identification. So that could be a video, and then I would just put that in my playlist of how-to videos, stuff like that. These are overnight orders. I have 4 of them. I did 2 shipments yesterday. I live very close to the post office, so I try to get that. You know, maybe I'll go live on the post, go into the post office, put Donna live on camera. Hey, Donna, down at the post office, I'm buying a boat and I'm putting your name on the side, and then I'm gonna sink. Then I'm gonna sink it. That's just that's the stuff I say when I do my drop offs. I'm there so much it's like family, you know. But I'm basically documenting my day. This garbage needs taken out. But this really is a nice type. You know, the cool thing about some ornamentals... Oh, here's my mouse pad. You know, make sure there's logos in every inch of the house. My goal is to go live for 4 hours today. And like I said, I'm here to guide people through their growing process. We're doing it together in a sense. So it's like a bonding experience. It's one of the best customer services you can get out there. I'm trying to do things better instead of me just pointing this outside where it's winter and no plants, like a podcast. Now you can actually see me, see what I'm doing. Guys got questions. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you where I get my supplies or how you get legal or how you do this, but I am here to guide you in some very basics. You know, like here, just showing you what I'm doing. Beautiful pepper. I call these porch peppers or deck peppers. You know, you're grilling. You got some people over. If you drink, you got some cocktails out there. You freaking you bragging to your friends how cool you are, and you got some sangria pepper plants on the side, conversational piece. And then you know what you do with these ornamentals? You slowly bring it up into conversation, and then you're like, you know what? Hey, Sammy, Sammy, why don't you go ahead and try one of those? And, Sammy, everybody got a Sammy friend. I mean, I just made that name up. Why don't you try one of those? And then you all kind of giggle how he burns up. And then he says, hey, you know what? I burned up, but that's a good taste. You get him involved. You get him involved in everything. Garden State Gardener says, I try to promote you in every one of my live videos. Hope is helping out. Garden State Gardener, I did notice that. Thank you very much. Also, forgive me. Yeah. Classic Sammy. Hey, Sammy, try the freaking pepper on my porch when I'm making the ribs. You didn't pay for these ribs. You can go ahead and try the sangria pepper and watch Sammy burn up. Sammy could have a green one. He could have a purple one. He could have like an orange-red one. They all kind of have different flavors. Garden State Gardener, contact me on like Facebook private messenger or something. If you guys want to start doing powder reviews, I could send you powders to review. I do not sell powders, but I'm looking for more reviewers to do that. I think I just realized something. I usually have something on my desk here. I don't want to mess up. I might have to clean out behind my desk. I had a little figure of Grogu, Baby Yoda. I must have moved it. Nobody comes in here. But, so these are small. One thing about ornamental peppers, if you wet them too much, they will rot easier. Other vendors told me, like, be careful doing all the ornamentals. You're going to have to probably give more replacements. People are going to screw up the seeds. They're very, very tiny. So, this is what I do most of the day. Then I look at them. I have a good eye for this stuff. That one's not very good. So I will actually do quality control when I do this. And I'm like, all right, double check. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 seeds in here. Okay, 17 seeds. People say my prices are expensive. I got about 100 people saying that now. You're comparing them to people who do not form a company, people who do not isolate, people who do not have a website, so on and so forth. But 17 seeds in this. And to be honest, I try to throw 10 in here. Yeah, Garden State Gardener, do you want to do a whole series of powders for me? Yeah, it's about 15 seeds. I know you bought from me. Okay, that sounds awesome. Private message me on YouTube. I know I have your address, and I'll ship it out this morning. Ice is melting. I'm looking up outside. And how many powders do you want to review? Yeah, you can let me know right here how many powders you want to review. Message me your address. I know I have it somewhere just for easy access. As many as you want. All right, I'll ship you like 15. I'll throw you a nice sticker in there too. All right. Oh, you just ordered, I think. I just did your order, by the way. That's already sealed up, but I need a bigger envelope. I'll do it separate. Doesn't matter. And I'll get that shipped out to you today. Thank you very much, Joe. I do appreciate. Like I said, man, these seed packs 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's like a double pack, man. It really is. And they're very hard to get exactly 10. I try to keep it around 10 to 15. These are a pain to deseed. People, well, it's pretty easy. Well, try doing a couple plants of these. Ornamentals, I'll only grow a couple plants. I'm not going to grow, of each variety. And it's very time consuming. They don't sell super fast, but they do. Sangria here does seem to do very, very well. So, yeah, I'll get those powders out to you this morning. I do appreciate that. Sounds fun. I love watching reviews, especially when I'm doing this type of work. Now, look, this one wasn't very good. I threw it out. That's like 14 in there. Guys looking for seeds, jppepperseeds.com. So I had my little protein shake this morning. I do drink regular coffee, Tanzania, Peaberry, by the way. I have been told, and that's good. Somebody told me that I'm actually mispronouncing it. But I'll have to figure out. So I'm just doing a standard Dunkin' Donut. It tastes okay. Coconut caramel. I like the regular coffee stuff. I like the fair trade bean instead of the flavorings. But when you're constantly in a hurry, don't always have coffee made. It's good to the go-to Reach coffee, the near coffee, all that stuff. Yeah. As I do this, I can think of topics and subjects. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm sneezing a lot when I do this. I sometimes wear a mask. It's bugging my nose. Hey, Walker, Texas Peppers. Think about. Okay. Penguins are still on the roll. Bruce Cook says Penguins are still on the roll. They have won 12 games of 13 games they played so far. Senators tonight. Yes, they are Dizzy Dragon. Okay. I think I bought close to 80 packs of seeds from you. You probably have. I do appreciate. Thank you. Walker, Texas Peppers. Wow, no notifications. YouTube does that. Nothing I could do. Drew V says, bless you. Walker, thank you. I forgot I sneezed already. Walker, Texas Peppers. As I see huge icicles falling over there. All right, cool. So, all right, just packing seeds over here. I'm thinking of topics, subjects, anything that can happen or happens. I always feel free to talk about for the most part. See, late last night I was going to sleep. I had some messages. Remember how I had that contest, by the way? Congratulations, Drew Reckart, who won that. The T-shirt and the stickers and all that stuff. I'll blow my nose here. Oh. Anyway, so basically the contest was, I announced it on YouTube, I announced it on Facebook, and then people went ahead and shared something and screenshot it in order to, I mean, you could share it and I might not see it, you know? You have to screenshot it. You had to put it in the comment section. Not everybody did. Not everybody did, but I'd say 80% of the people did. So, anyway, as they went through this process of sharing stuff, they put it in some groups and their personal page, stuff like that, which that's perfect. Perfect. Well, I had two individuals, supporters of mine, come up to me like, hey, man, I'm getting trolled. I'm like, well, you know what? Best thing you could do, I don't even think I said this. But the best thing you could do is report it to an administrator and ignore it and block the person if you feel that you need to block them. So this lady, Lily something, Asian lady, was bothering one of my supporters. And I he was like, yeah, some of the best seeds in the industry, jppepperseeds.com. He was doing that to be in the contest. And he is a supporter. My stuff grows true, blah, blah, blah. Well, this lady jumps on there and she starts trolling him. Oh, those seeds are a joke. Yeah, that's hilarious. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, you know what? First thing I do the responsible thing. Okay, maybe something happened. Maybe something went wrong with her order. So I looked at my database. Her name's not in my database. She never bought from me, but she's judging my seeds. How are you going to judge my seeds if you were never a customer? You're judging the seeds, but you never bought. Simple troll. Looked like a fake profile or something like that. So this is the fun part. I'm always coughing when I'm around the seeds. There's like fumes that come up from it. So anyway, this is why I bring this up. This is the moral of the story. This is the fun part. They're judging my seeds. They never bought from me. So what I did is I got to make decisions like that. Let's make decisions fast. Let's do things efficiently. So I look. Guess what? She's on my friends list. Looks like a fake profile. There's two pictures. One picture of this Asian lady. She's sitting on a rock. Lily or whatever her name is. Whew. So guess what? You're going to troll my supporters. I blocked her. But here's the ultimate punchline. The whole reason of the story. Guess what I can do now? Not only do you not support my company, but you're on my friends list. Now I have the power to throw you off every group I'm running. I'm running, I think, 22 groups instantly. She was in every single group. She just got thrown out of 22 groups. If she doesn't like me, she could have kept it a secret and remained in all the groups. So, the moral of the story is, regardless, good or bad, you do something, it's going to affect somebody in a positive or negative way. People need to stop and think and just say, take a deep breath. Hey, how is this going to help me as a person by making a comment saying, ha 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 ha, Pickles is a jerk, you know? Is that going to help them? Guess what? I'm losing a non-customer and I get to throw them off the groups. That was fun. So, it's just goofy. Things are getting worse and worse and worse in a lot of groups. Chili Heads, I'm friends with the administrators over there. It's a good group. It's good people. And they were getting trolled left and right. Like every 20 minutes, there's a troll. So they set their group to private. So, yeah. So they set their group to private. I don't want to get rid of this. I want to keep going on these. These videos actually set me back from getting the orders out lickety split, but this stuff needs done too, and I need more view time. Yeah, I mean, ultimately. And I'll get to you. I'll get through what goes through my head, my daily routine, and what goes through my head. Besides lots of coffee drinking, this is actually my first coffee. So, my routine is I usually wake up at 6 a.m. and I check my Hotmail. I check my Hotmail. I check Facebook. I check Instagram. I check some other social medias. JP fans only. Just kidding. Just kidding. JP fans only. Now we're having fun. So I do that. I glance for about an hour every day in the morning. I look at comment sections, notifications, stuff like that. And I take mental note of just the general, not seeds particularly, but in general. What's going on? What's trending? Something's always trending, which makes the pepper community interesting. Sometimes what's trending is challenges. I'm not big into them. These are my old sticky papers. They're just as good as the other ones. I have a stack this big, actually right over there, of stuff I bought in bulk. I just happened to have this stuff when I was cleaning up. Said, hey, you know what? And here's my this stuff. And like I said, I'm not here to train competition or where I get my supplies, the best deals, the codes. It's just bad business for me. Too many people selling right now. And it can drive down the market price. But anyway, what I want to get to is I want to get into other topics other than like some of my interests. One of my interests is hot sauce. I mean, I've made my own hot sauce, stuff like that, but I don't sell it. But I watch over things. Some of the sauces are intriguing, some are not. I've had a bunch. You get to the point you have so many sauces, they all start tasting alike. Certain things are different. Some of the sauce companies, check out, Troy Primo's Peppers, primospeppers.com. Those jellies are fantastic. Mikey V sauces or whatever. I forgot what it is. Down in Texas. Fantastic products. My favorite all-time salsa, beer bacon salsa. Check that out. Beer bacon salsa. I've done a review of it years ago. So that stuff is fantastic. See what else was there. Oh, some of the hobbyist sauces. 3 posts today. 1, 2, 3. 3 times a lady. 3 posts today. Bottles blowing up. Safety, folks. Safety. Your soil, when you're doing stuff, you want 6.5. When you do sauces, you want a 3.2. Get a pH meter. Do a food safety class. It's a crazy world. Don't put your cat on the counter when you're making sauces. You know how that goes, right? I do this stuff. This is what I do when I'm not on camera. And what I do is I end up watching documentaries. I watch government. I don't make political posts, but I'm always thinking political. So I do that. I watch movies here in this room. The new Boba Fett should be out now. Has anybody watched the new Boba Fett, like episode 4? I've watched episode 1, 2, and 3. Cobra Kai, when they released that, they put the whole series out. They put the whole series out on that. So I watched that in one sitting. I mean, you can see how much work I have. This is nonstop. It's infinity. It's an infinity pit of just work. Oh, Voodoo Sauces, they're out of business, but you can still get some of their stuff. Man, Thomas Toth, why would you go out of business? Some of the best sauces in the market. It's hard for me to see comments here. Let's get a troll. I'm a troll smasher. Smashing for life. Smashing the trolls. Okay. Awesome. Now she's the king of the losers. Absolutely. Queen, probably a dude in his basement. Very true. Everything you do has consequences. Yes. Good and bad. I just finished my cup of coffee. I have to get all my indoor plants fed today. Awesome, Bruce Cook. Crochet Life and Stuff with Deborah. Hello, all. Great reminder, time to refill. Yes. PC says, hey, Jimmy, 2 questions. Do you ship internationally? To answer the first question, no. Okay, what's the second question? What is your opinion on the hottest pepper you sell? Primo Tally, in my opinion, is the hottest. Chris Saunders, which is a friend of mine in England, he created it. He should have got it tested before he put it out there. It's probably one of the hottest. I have plenty of those on the site right now. Okay. All right, let's get to coffee grounds are safe if you already use. Yeah. I'm always coughing in this room. Not COVID. Not COVID. Dizzy Dragon says the new Cobra Kai season was okay. What is this name? Hookah. It's hard to see on this angle of the camera and the distance of it. Hookah Kuzu. Your seeds ship fast and always Germany. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm caught up. Yeah, I can still put stickers. So let's get this. Quality control. You know, I kind of use these live videos as tools, brainstorming to do other videos, maybe pre-records in the future. I'm thinking quality control. What I'm doing here, little pile of seeds. I'm looking at it, looking them over. They look all pretty good. You know, sometimes, and seeds, these seeds are not a good example. I might drop this one. What you want to do is, you see that it looks pretty good. You want to see if there's any brown marks in the middle that could indicate the embryo of the seed has gotten too much moisture and rotted. Sometimes it'll be a little bit brownish, but it'll still germinate. I try to either way get rid of those and try to give you nice clean seeds. As you can see, there's more than 10 seeds in that pack. Quality control for seeds is also, I'll bring up, you know, there is negativity about me towards some other vendors because I see mistakes and I contact them on Messenger. I'm like, you guys are making a mistake. I'm coming to you in a professional manner to help you. You know, and I'm getting to the point of not doing that anymore because then they're like, oh, you're an enemy. You think you're better than us. Oh, he came at me sideways. Pickles came at me sideways. He came at me sideways. Pickles came at me sideways. And the thing is, I was trying to help them. I'll give you an example. Purple UFO. I sell those. I'm growing those again. I really do love those. People are picking them purple and taking the seeds out. Seeds are not viable unless the pepper's ripe. Uh-oh. I just found, see, this can happen anywhere at any time. This is an example. See that? That's a bad seed. We only want good seeds around here. So I inspect this as I go. Ornamental seeds seem to be pretty good. Here's another one that's iffy. I don't want iffy. I want quality. And I try to throw a little bit more than 10 in here, and then I give you extra packs anyway, you know? So my goal is to do 4 hours of live video today. I still got orders to do. Yeah. Let me think. I got that private message. Okay, Joe. Thank you for your order, by the way. And I need to get a very large package shipped out of every powder I can. Oh, Joe, if you're still here, one video. I'll just tell you in Messenger. One video, one powder. You know, since you're doing a lot, maybe 2 powders, one video, something like that. I mean, you could basically do what you want to do, but the thing is when I give powders, I know sometimes they'll do it all in one sitting. First of all, I'll tell you why that's not, technically that's not a good review, and I'll tell you why. If you eat a super hot if it's powder or the pepper and you go to another pepper, you're tainting your palate. You're tainting it, you know, and all that other stuff. And, you know, I had a friend of mine did a review last year. And what ended up happening is he did 22 powders Thank you. He did 22 powders in one video. How are you going to even taste that? How are you going to even taste it? That's crazy. I mean, to actually be honest and give the art of a good review. You know. Now, I've had other people do about 4 powders in one video. And, that's manageable if you eat something in between or drink something. You can still kind of get the flavors, especially if you're doing small amounts, which the couple individual people did. And they're good friends of mine. And I will support them forever. I do have a good support system, and I can't thank you guys enough. I must have 10,000 supporters and 150 haters. Actually, not 150 haters. Probably 4 haters, and the rest are all crazy profiles. So these videos are also good for me to do reinforcement of just doing this monotonous work. But I really do. What I'm lacking is germination, getting it done. So I'm really behind schedule on that. So I don't want to do this all day. I mean, I could be here for another hour or two. Same stuff all day. Like a Lionel Richie song. All day long. It's actually all night long. Man, my wall's purple like the pepper. You guys like purple? Man. Sometimes it's hard to breathe with piles of seeds in front of you. So I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do. I got to get my shipments out. I could do this all day long, which is good. Good to do this on camera, but I got other stuff to do too. Plus, I got to eat breakfast or lunch. I'll do that probably. The new Boba Fett should be out. I think I'm going to eat a lunch and watch that off camera. And then I'll jump back on camera and I'll work in my basement step by step. And so priority number 1 is getting the stuff out. I didn't have these packed up, so I figured I'd do this on camera. Put this back in the box. I'm going to read comments. I got a lot of these packs. How many? Yeah, I could do this for a little bit. So, actually, this is what I'm going to do. I get one of these boxes. And if I have a bunch of stuff, black Sharpie, I'll make a free pile to throw in orders periodically. If some of the gardening people like the ornamentals, or they want their friend Sammy to come over, foul-mouthed Sammy, and they try to hush him up by giving him a ornamental pepper to burn him up a little bit. That'll keep Sammy quiet. So ornamentals, which are all edible. I try to change up the boxes periodically. I try to keep about 5 to 10 different boxes of free ones. I also, that way I could calculate them. Everything else, I'm going to have to calculate all this as well. There you go, another box. Another time, another place in the age of wonder. Okay. Hey, chat gardeners. I'm a total newbie to growing anything. I now have some of Jimmy's seeds, mostly sweet and mild, in my possession. What's the basic need to start growing? That's why I go to my go-to sources. Deborah, just go ahead. You can listen to other people's advice, which mostly is pretty good. You can go to my playlist here. If you can't find my playlist, if you're on Facebook, ask me and I'll just give you the link. There's a playlist here on YouTube, and it's germination video and other videos. Also, I'm going to go live. Probably I've gone live for an hour. I'm going to go live for about another 3 hours today. My goal was a minimum of 4-hour live today. And I'm going to, within about 2-3 hours, I'll go live again. And sometimes it's hard to breathe in the seed room. And I'll go step by step with everybody. And if you have a lot of questions, feel free to shoot them off like a machine gun, and I'll try to answer every question I can. I do answer questions. So there's that. All right. So it's been about an hour live here, that's all I wanted to do. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Deborah. I'll send out those powders, and I need to get out of this room or wear a mask. Seeds, when I'm sorting them, messes with my nose and eyes a little bit. All right, jppepperseeds.com. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to share out my videos and spread the good word.